Tanner Howe is a bright talent whose promising rise in the Penguins' prospect rankings took a sharp downturn due to a significant knee injury, dropping him 10 spots from last year's assessment. Yet the Penguins remain optimistic about his future development once he bounces back, hoping he will climb to the next level in his hockey journey. But here's where it gets controversial. Can he truly overcome this setback and meet those expectations? Tanner Howe, a left wing born on November 11, 2005, caught Pittsburgh's attention when they selected him 46th overall in the second round of the 2024 NHL draft. Shortly after, he inked a 3-year entry-level contract, signaling the team's strong belief in his potential. Standing 5'10" and weighing 183 pounds, he's not the biggest player on the ice, but more than makes up for it with his ferocious style of play. Reports from the draft period consistently painted Howe as a thoroughly annoying presence for opponents, a pest who combines relentless aggression and high energy with high skill. The Athletic's Jesse Marshall captured this perfectly, describing him as the kind of player who's a nightmare to face, even in casual beer league games. Howe is that competitor who never tires, chirping constantly, using his tenacity to wear down opponents, stealing the puck, creating chances, and then reminding you about it. One particularly telling comparison comes from Regina Pat's head coach Brad Herauf, who likened Howe to Brad Marchand. Marchand is famous for his fiery, tenacious style and offensive knack, and Herauf sees the same in Howe. He's the player who finishes checks with intensity, yet can slot into the top 6 of a lineup thanks to his scoring and playmaking capabilities. This rare blend of relentless hustle and skill is what sets Howe apart. Howe stepped up his game during his 4th junior season, navigating a mid-season trade from the Regina Pats to the Calgary Hitmen. Despite the adjustment, he managed to tally an impressive 39 points across 37 games. Beyond the junior leagues, he also made his mark representing Team Canada at the 2025 World Junior Championship, scoring in the quarterfinals against Czechia, though the team lost that match. Then, in the WHL playoffs, Howe contributed 9 points in 6 games, helping Calgary reach the conference semifinals. All signs pointed to Howe potentially starting his AHL career with Wilkes-Barre Scranton, WBS, in the fall of 2025. Especially after WBS general manager Jason Spezza praised Howe's growth in March. Spezza highlighted significant improvements in Howe's off-puck consistency, ability to maintain a high pace during shifts, and professional habits, key areas that are critical for making the jump to pro hockey. Howe himself expressed confidence, saying that a strong summer preparation would give him a really good shot at succeeding at the next level. Then came the devastating blow. During the WHL playoffs, Howe suffered a torn ACL in his right knee, requiring reconstructive surgery that ended his season prematurely. The Penguins' GM, Kyle Dubas, confirmed the injury and surgery on April 24th and announced that the winger's rehab would take approximately 9 months, pushing his expected return to late January the following year. In July, WBS's Jason Spezza spoke about the recovery plan, emphasizing caution and patience. Rather than rushing Howe back, the focus will be on ensuring he is fully healed and ready to compete. Spezza stressed, it's important that he's 100% healthy, indicating that the team will prioritize long-term success over a quick comeback. The goal is to have him gradually reintegrate and regain his game sharpness without risking re-injury. This injury adds a layer of complexity to Howe's already challenging transition from junior hockey to the rigorous demands of the AHL. Being a smaller player who relies heavily on a physical, high-energy style, regaining full strength and confidence in his body is crucial. Once recovered, he will face the tough task of jumping into a professional pace mid-season while his peers are already in full rhythm. Interestingly, Howe's transition could be softened by the presence of some familiar faces. Former linemate Ben Kindle is also with the Penguins organization, and another former teammate, Oliver Tolk, participated in the recent development camp. Having familiar companions at the pro level might provide emotional and game-based support, smoothing Howe's adjustment period. In the best-case scenario, Howe's recovery goes smoothly with no setbacks, allowing him a patient, calculated return to the ice. From there, delivering a strong debut season in Wilkes-Barre Scranton could bolster his standing and set him up well for pushing toward the NHL roster. The Penguins could greatly benefit from a player like him, a fierce agitator capable of rattling opponents and bringing that high-octane competitive edge the team has been missing. If Howe can channel the pest-like qualities he displayed so brilliantly in junior hockey, he might just force the organization to consider him for a call-up during the 2026-27 NHL season. But here's the part most people miss. How will Howe's injury and resulting recovery influence his style of play? Will he still be able to harness that relentless energy that defined him in juniors, or will the physical toll reshape the kind of player he becomes? Are the Penguins taking the right approach by focusing on a cautious rehab over pushing for an early return? And finally, how much patience should fans and analysts truly have for his development trajectory given these hurdles? This invites an interesting debate. What do you think? Share your views below and weigh in on whether Tanner Howe's story will be one of triumphant comeback or unmet potential.